Thank you.
Representative Barr.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Secretary, thank you for your service, and wanted to first touch on the new outbound investment screening tool that we've given to the President. As you know, the President signed into law through the NDAA last year the Comprehensive Outbound Investment National Security, or COINS Act. The COINS Act effectively codifies the President's America First investment policy memorandum and ensures that Americans are not unknowingly funding the Chinese military-industrial complex by restricting the flow of investments into Chinese military companies and critical technologies, including artificial intelligence. The Treasury Department is going to play a major role in that, but the State Department will have a role as well. There is a sanctions component to the legislation. As your Bureau oversees sanctions policy at the Department, how should the administration think about defining artificial intelligence in their outbound rulemaking? And will limiting investments into AI that advances Chinese military and surveillance capabilities onshore those investments into U.S. firms and therefore supercharge U.S. competitiveness?
So my understanding of the existing rules adopted by Commerce are based on limitations of threshold capacities for different semiconductor chips. The AI exports that are currently authorized to China are for fourth generation chips. They're not for first, second, or third. So capacity threshold is obviously a key criteria. Applications, the propensity and potential of applications for military technologies is another, and overall volume really matters. So the current rule rolled out by BIS in January actually has a 50% cap.
Yeah, and if I could reclaim my time, Secretary, I'm really not speaking to the export control piece, and I know that's BIS is within your purview. I just want to flag for you that this new outbound investment screening tool is also important as another arrow in the quiver. And very, very important that the State Department also, with Commerce, with Treasury, work to restrict investments into these critical technologies and do it the right way with kind of a green light, red light approach. So let me move on to, I'd like to talk about the Western Hemisphere and DFC. A lot of activity at the beginning of the administration on pushing China out of Panama and the canal. Give us an update. What is DFC doing to catalyze private American friendly investment into the canal and push Chinese malign investment out?
So, as you know, thanks to the work of the Congress, the reauthorization of last year appropriated $205 billion for the DFC, which really gives the DFC the kind of resources that it needs to credibly compete with China's Belt and Road Initiative. With respect to the Panama Canal, last month, the Panamanian Supreme Court invalidated the concessions of CK Hutchinson, the Chinese company, which effectively paves the way for BlackRock to do a buyout of an 80% stake in those concessions in the Panama Canal. We obviously very much welcome those developments. This is an issue that the president cares about. He mentioned it in his inauguration speech. And so we're tracking those developments very closely. And I would add that we are also in contact with the Panamanians to find ways of actually building on that success to expand our cooperation with them, including in the area of logistics and supply chain.
Thank you for your focus on that, and more American investment in the canal, less Chinese. That's, I think, your mission, and the president is obviously prioritized that. Appreciate it. 2024, I voted for the creation of the U.S. Foundation for Natural Security and Counterterrorism. This foundation will leverage private sector philanthropy to enhance federal resources and accelerate critical projects in many places where Belt and Road needs to be countered. Once active, the foundation will play a critical role in making America safer, stronger, and more prosperous. Will you help us ensure that this important public-private partnership is fully launched as quickly as possible?
I'm happy to work with you on that, absolutely.
Thank you very much. And I think cracking down on Chinese illegal mining, logging, and wildlife trafficking is a good strategic part of our objectives in countering Belt and Road. With that, I yield back.